Hi, and welcome back to Poltergeist Board Games. Today we are continuing on with Berlin Fall of the Reich, 1945 by Revolution Games and Take Aim Designs. So we are going to be doing part 3 here, and this will be the turn 2. So we will play turn 2, starting with the random event phase and continuing on. And we'll see if we can squeeze more than one round in. All right, so random event phase, we roll 3 dice. So let me get those 3. All right, so I got our 3. And we got a 8, 14, and a 14. On our thing is Zukov pause 2. Units labeled with setup locations A and B may move, but cannot attack this turn. So, all right, so the right side of the board here cannot move, cannot attack, which basically puts them all out of action. What I like to do so I don't forget is I like to just turn them over as spent, just so I know. Because they can't move. If they could move, I would not turn them over, but since they can't move, I'm just going to turn them over as spent. That way I don't accidentally play them. My face is number 2, so we roll 4 dice for that. So 4 dice, and we get 10, 15 to our 1 that we have. So we have now 16 to spend. 8 artillery. All right, so I bought 8 artillery support. All right, so I put those in our available support box. And now we will move up north. And we gotta contend, we're doing the combat phase, so we have to take care of the bloody streets. So on the bloody streets, we have this chart right here. So we roll die. We get a 5. A 5 is no effect. So no effect there. So we're gonna take that off. And then we can regain our thing. So it's an elite, which is an 8. And then something I learned yesterday that I did not know was I was talking to my friend Glenn Saunders, who's a friend of the channel, and we were bouncing things off each other. And one thing I learned was that once a defense strategy has been used, it's only used once. So you don't have to so like in this case, since it's revealed, I don't have to do the defense strategy again. I just take the 8 plus the 1 is a 9, but I don't have to limit the dice roll. Or add their, they did 3 dice and took the lowest one out. All right, so we are so they're a 9, and we are a 7, 8, 9, 10. We're a 10. I'm gonna add 2 support to give us 14. So it'll be 14 to 9. So they roll 2, I roll 2. They get 6, so they're at 15, and we get a 7, which puts us at 21. So we win that. Take that out. And they are spent. go to our next one over here. We are going to move in here. So we have 8, 9, 10, 11. We're starting with 11, and they have a Volksturm with a 3, plus 2 is 5. So they're at a 5. And then a Volksturm Soviet success results in an overrun. I'm going to roll our 2 and 2. And they get an 8, which puts them at 13. And we get a 6, which puts us at 17, which gives us a win and an overrun. All right, we defeated a light urban. So in that case, we get to lower the German morale 1. It's down there. So we lower them 1, and we get to stay fresh, so we can use them again. So what I'll do is I'm going to go into here, and so it's an 11. And they have a kill zone. So it's an 8, plus 2 is 10. And then the kill zone is the Soviet player must either place 1 attacking unit in the out of action box prior to combat resolution, or flip all to spent and retreat. I don't retreat unless I have to. So I'm going to take a low ranking tank here and put it in the out of auction. Or why do I keep saying that? Out of action box. And so we're now 8, 9, 10. So we both had the same. I'm going to add 2 artillery support. So that'll give us a +4. So we'll be a 14 to 10. And then roll our 4 dice. And they get a 4, which puts them at 14. And we get a 9, which puts us at 23. So that's a 9 difference, which puts us at an overrun. So these guys, it gets marked as spent. So I'm not really sure on this one if you get 2 overruns in a row, if you get to keep going. I will have to find that out, but I will, because that doesn't seem logical to, move that much area. So I'm just going to stop there because I'm not sure. I'll have to check that out. I'll put it in the edit, what I find out. All right, so we did that one. And we defeated this guy. And so that's a -1 on the German morale. So we moved that down. They're now at 46. Then we're going to move on to up here in the corner. So they are a Panther, so they're a 5, or 4 plus 1 is 5. So they're 5. And we are 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're 9, and they're a 5. So we are going to roll here. So they're 5, and we're 9. They got a 7, so they're at 12, and we got 7, and we're at 16. And 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right, so no overrun there, but we defeat that guy, and they're spent. All right, now we're going to come down to the bottom here, and we're going to do D, E, and F down here. So we'll start with D. So let's see, 7, 8, 9. We're going to go into here, and so we have 9. They're a tiger, so that's an 8. Plus 2 is 10. Plus another 2 is 12. And we're a 9. So 9. I'm going to give them 3 artillery support here. So that's 6. That's the max that you can do is 3. So that's 6. So that's a 15. All right, so we're at 15. They're at 12. And we're going to roll our 2 and 2 dice. They get 7, which puts them at 19. And we get 4, which puts us at 19. Great. So that creates a stalemate. So we have to drop a bloody street here. So we put that there for next turn. And these units are now spent. All right, we're going to take these guys. They're a 9. And we'll go into here. And then we'll give them an artillery support. So that'll be 11. And we're going against an elite. Great. So that's automatically an 11. So that's an 11. And then they get to roll 3 dice and take the lowest one out. All right, so we gave them an extra die. And they will take out a 3, and they kick our butt with an 11 to 5 there. So, all right, so they repulse us, which sucks because we lose our top unit. He goes bye-bye. He goes into the out of action box. And then we lose 1 in morale, or install and approval. So we are down to 15. All right, so then we're going to play here in this corner here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come across here and then go up through there. So I'm going to go into Kleinmach now. 8. Oh yeah, I got to break this up. 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, so there's 11. I'm going to move these 2 guys over here to help out. And then, so we take our 11 in there. We have no support left. And then they are they're an anti-tank trench. So 6. So I can decide my leading unit. One of the optional rules is decide my leading unit. So I can put, doesn't matter, they're all tanks. So I have to make them, I believe, all spent. Let me see here. Anti-tank trench. The lead attacking unit may not be armor. If all of the attacking units are armor, the units must flip spent and retreat. So we have to retreat. Okay. So that's terrible. To be in that area, you know, because I want to get across there, so I can't take any tanks there. So I'm going to have to cut across here and then around, I think. So, all right, well, that changes things a little. Okay, so that is all I can do for turn one. These have already been spent, so we can't use them. All right, so what comes now is the end phase. And during the end phase, you need to move down their morale and our approval. And then I'm going to flip these all over and get them ready. Those are all right. Take those off. Take those off. Okay, that's all good. Okay, I think we're all good there. Okay, so, all right, so I think I'm going to cut this one short, just to make these bite-sized chunks, so I don't bore everybody. But that was turn two, and then come back again and we will do turn three. I'll try to get turn 3 and 4 in. So, oh, and I got to move the turn counter, I forgot. So that was, we did turn 1. We just finished turn 2, so now we're on turn 3. Okay, so now we're all caught up. All right, so that's it for today. I will check on this rule about overrun. If you have consecutive overruns, if you're allowed to just keep moving, if you keep having successful die rolls, and let you guys know in the edit. So thank you so much for watching. Come back for the next part, and we'll get through this. Thank you so much. Take care.